This is Rocknews.
As it is written, there's no difference between Jews and Gentiles, between slaves and free people, between men and women. We are all one in union with Christ Jesus. Welcome to church this beautiful Sunday morning. I am Ifeoma Melody Ajumobi, and this is Rock News. The 2nd of June last Sunday was a delightful time in the presence of God as the angel over the house, Pastor Edwin Bayebo, brought to us a strong and much needed message of hope in both services on the expository message titled Overcoming Depression. Also, the alternative service, which took place by 4:30 p.m. last Sunday, was conducted by Pastor Silver Jackson. The family of God exhaustively discussed the importance of friendship in church. Meanwhile, the Wednesday under construction service, Pastor Doyin Kumolafe preached a resounding message on the topic, the higher life. If you missed out, here's a recap of last week's messages.
Depression is when that sadness or that feeling of loneliness or feeling of despondency is sustained over a long period of time. And what is interesting about depression is that most of the people who are going through it can't even explain why they are depressed. It has moved from an emotion into what Isaiah calls spirit of heaviness. It makes you lose sight of who you really are. It also makes you lose sight of what God has been doing to you. You look at all the testimonies behind you, you just forget about it. One of the most vulnerable moments of your life is after a major victory. That's why Jesus just finished the fasting, 40 days and 40 nights fasting. The next day, Satan led him to be tempted. Because the devil is very unhappy about the victory he just got. Whatever it will take, he will want to mess it up.
No matter how much you have achieved, no matter what place in life, no matter the victories you have had, no matter the successes you have had, no matter the things that have happened to you positively, there's always something in your heart that tells you that there's something more than this. So some people think it's about being broke. Some people think that once I have all the money, the problems are solved. Let me announce to you that billionaires have committed suicide. Millionaires have committed suicide. People that have more money than their generations can finish have committed suicide. Have the right perspective. The enemy is the oppressor. The enemy is the one that's turned things around. When you look around and see all those difficulties around you, don't miss it. They are all works of the enemy. They are all works of the oppressor. But Jesus has come that you might have what? Have life and have it in abundance.
To get any of these teachings right here in-house on The Rock Enugu, please visit the site and Soundex for your audio CDs and DVDs.
You can visit the site and sound decks after service to pick up the CDs for these teachings. Do well to also share the gospel by selecting one for a family or a friend. Let's have some messages and announcements. Rock News will be back shortly.
The Children's Church of House on the Rock, the World House presents a meeting edition of her Children and Teens Fun Day. There will be games, competitions, refreshment, prize to be won, and lots of fun. The event also features a special parenting section for parents and would-be parents. Date: Wednesday, June 12, 2019. Time is 9 a.m. prompt. Venue: House on the Rock by MSP Bus Stop, Independence Layout, Enugu. The Children's Fun Day.
I don't know how people will wake up Sunday morning and decide they want to wear one tights. Are you going to the nightclub? You will not wear that if you're going for a job interview, because there is a certain decorum that is expected. May I educate you? Perhaps you are not aware. The house of the God is a solemn place. It's a place where we come with a heart of worship. Bible says, by their fruit you will know them. You may have come in as a battered prostitute and literally naked, but if you are sitting under the word, for goodness sake, take a look at the person on your right or left. The word has bore fruit in them, so we expect the same fruit in you. Why will you wear something that when you are going up the stairs, you have to be covering everything? Did you not know you were going to climb steps? Did they tell you this church is one floor church? But there's a conduct in the house of God. If you will not wear almost rags because it's so small, to go and get that job because they expect you to have a corporate look. What job are you coming to get in the house of God that is befitting for? But you know what? You can dress well. You can be attractive. You can even be sassy, but you can be clean about it.
Ephesians 4:3 says, "Do your best to preserve the unity which the Spirit gives by means of the peace that binds you together." The Pastoral Care Unit is a ministerial arm of the church which maintains unity in Christ, and it holds every Tuesday by 6 p.m. Please locate the center closest to you and be a part of this family of love. Remember to join the Wisdom for Winning group on Facebook with Pastor Edwin Bayebo as he goes live every weekday by 5:30 a.m. On our trending stories today, a Nigerian medical doctor has saved a fellow passenger's life mid-air during his trip to Lagos from Kano. The doctor, whose name is Dr. James King, after narrating the near-death experience, thanked God for using him to save the man's life. In another development, a South African woman, Sare Kumalo, has become the first Black woman to climb to the top of Mount Everest on Thursday, 30th May. The 47-year-old reached to the top of the 8,848 meters mountain after her 3 previous baits in 2014, 2015, and 2017. Wow! Congratulations! Finally, a Nigerian man has taken his anger to social media after his wife-to-be girlfriend failed her first cooking test. The supposed lady burnt to ashes the noodles she was cooking due to a TV series on a popular Indian channel she was watching while cooking. Women, beware of. Pastor Joyce Meyer said, and I quote, "God has planted greatness in us. Today is a continuation of that greatness adventure. Be fired up to exercise the gifts God has given you." That's the march we will take on our Rock News today. Until next week, and on behalf of the entire production team, I am Ifeoma Melody Ajumobi. Have a productive week ahead and enjoy the rest of the service. God bless.
This is Rock News.